America is in very weird times right now. There are people tackling statues from people trying to erase history, women's marches parading dressed as unkempt female genitalia, irritable basement-dwelling Antifa protesting free speech, trans people changing their gender every time they change their pants, and football players protesting like their million-dollar bank accounts are signs of oppression. This all stems from angry leftists perpetrating nonsense and violence ever since Donald Trump knocked Hillary out of the 2016 election harder than a Mark McGuire steroid-laced home run. Up next is something from the right side of politics. This is astounding. This is not normal. This is extremely out of the ordinary. This is a police force telling a stadium that they're banning the cops from working the details for Cleveland Browns football games. That's a hard red pill to swallow in the land of Browns territory. What do losing teams do best? They drink beer. When your team sucks as bad as the Cleveland Browns, and then they have the nerve to protest America, then you can only do one of two things: 1, stay home, or 2, drink harder because there's not much of a game going on. Via NBC4 Columbus. On Monday, Geauga County Sheriff Scott Hildenbrand turned to Facebook to note that his department won't be working any Cleveland Browns games this season. On a personal level, Hildenbrand also said he won't be using the remainder of his season tickets. In a post published to the Geauga County Sheriff's Facebook page, Hildenbrand wrote, "The fact that the team owners and NFL commissioner condoned this activity very much upsets me. As far as I am concerned, almost the entire league disrespected every veteran that ever fought or died for this country. These protests are not about unity. Unity was the other 70,000 fans that stood. I truly believe this is about the police, law enforcement and our government. For that reason, effective immediately any off-duty details at NFL games are prohibited." What do we think will happen when there's a stadium filled with angry fans who can't get a good football team? They can't get a team who loves America. And now their own cops hit the road on them? Prepare for glory, Warriors. The next home game for the Browns is going to be like one step below public executions in the Coliseum. This is going to be better than chariot races. Just imagine all 12 Cleveland Browns fans intoxicated at the same time causing chaos. I can't wait, folks. This is going to be so good that even Brian Williams will be there because he's been everywhere. I was wrong about the Cleveland Browns. They have 70,000 fans who love America. I don't apologize for the 12 fans comment because the Browns are still terrible and nothing short of a giant meteor could help the team who plays at a die level. But the fans are wonderful people. I hope they destroy the stadium every time the overpriced players disrespect the national anthem. If Browns owner Jimmy Haslam allows his team to protest during work hours and disrespect the country and all the Browns fans, then I wouldn't be shocked if First Energy Stadium turns into a giant fireball. I hope no one gets hurt if fans start destroying stadiums. Sometimes the customer is wrong, but this time the customer is 100% right. It's really bad when a police department tells you they're not working for you anymore. The police department believes in protecting, serving, and keeping the public in order during sports events. There are lots of kids at these games, so it's important to have the police helping to maintain order among the drunks and the dotards on the field. But the police are people too. They don't want to be disrespected while they're at work. These police didn't do anything wrong to anyone, but they're getting clowned upon by trashing NFL players whose bank accounts in 1 month are worth more than some people's pay for the entire year. All hell is going to break loose, and the leftists who started the problems with their constant victim mentality will soon become a true victim. People are going to lose their minds and hurt each other. We saw what happened in Charlottesville where opposing sides clashed and 3 people lost their life. This battle of the protests of the flag is just the thing that will trigger the extremes on both ends to clash again. If there's going to be a civil war, then I need 2 things. 1, I want it on pay-per-view. And 2, I want Yahoo Sports to create a Civil War fantasy league. I'm drafting based stickman first. There's no skull he can't crack. If you're a Cleveland Browns fan, then please reach out to your police and let them know you support them. The football fans in this country are some of the most loyal fans in the world. Look what the Browns give their fans. Nothing much, right? The least the Browns players could do is be respectful. If the Browns can't even be competitive on any given Sunday, then at least act intelligent and be respectful of the fans. Football fans pay the players' salary, remember that. Piss them off too much and there's no more salary. We'll see how long those fake protests last when the paychecks stop cashing. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then please subscribe to my channel.